Excited to be here. One of the premier venues in college baseball, if not the premier venue, and to have our kids and program here in Omaha playing for a Big Ten tournament is exciting. Been an exciting year for us. We've been a little up and down, but we've had some really good stretches in there, and just we're excited to be here and play great baseball. I love the new baseball. I think it's brought the home run back to college baseball everywhere, not just here. We don't hit a ton of them, so I don't know if I'm the expert on it right now. But I do like what it's brought back to the college game, and hopefully we see a more offensive tournament. I've played here a couple times, and it's hopefully, I guess the wind dictates a lot of what happens in this ballpark also. I think it's just awesome for our league. I think in the last so many years you've seen our league push forward, and I think the tournament was huge. I wasn't here a couple years ago, and Darren, you probably know the attendance of the Indiana-Nebraska game was 23,000?
No, just under 20.
Just under 20,000. No other conference tournament in the country has that, and that's why we fought so hard to get it back here. And I think in every clubhouse in the country, kids talk about getting to Omaha and experiencing this, and I think it's a special thing you get if you're an athlete in the Big Ten. I think there's just so much parity in our league, which is the strength of our league right now, that just the weekends are tougher and tougher. And Indiana for us, we started slow. We had a really good regular season, finished kind of slow in Lincoln. Credit to the Cornhuskers there, and just it's been we've talked about it a lot. We've had to pick ourselves up off the mat more than once during the season because of a tough weekend, and that's what you get in league play a lot of times. And tremendous credit to our kids; they've been able to come out and play well, after a tough weekend. But I think that's what you're seeing across the league in a lot of ways is just very good baseball. And if you don't show up ready to play, you can get beat by anybody. I think it comes down to your pitching for the most part. I mean, how you use your pitching, and in our world, we're trying to win inning number one, and that's the hardest part to impress upon our kids, is not to think ahead. And from the managerial side for us, a lot of it's how you handle your pitcher and your bullpen and everything else, because most of our teams are set up for 3 games, sets, and you're trying to look at, looking down the road. But in our world, just being focused on game number one. We're a team right now built on pitching and defense, and we need timely hitting. So being able to get a big hit with somebody out there is the key for us. I mean, every game we play is pretty close and pretty tight. And we need to win the tourney to get in. I think right where we're at right now, RPI-wise, unless it went crazy, you over 4 wins moved us up, but I don't see that happening. I see us needing the automatic qualifier to get into the postseason. I thought it was awesome. I mean, our kids enjoy playing in that environment. Obviously, we didn't play to our abilities, but like I said, I think it was a lot of credit to those guys. But that's what we want. That's what we want. This league has built venues all over. We played it. They weren't that big. Nebraska's obviously were the biggest, but we played at big crowds at Michigan State. We played at big crowds on the road, across the thing. I think that's what you're seeing with our league right now, with the TV exposure and everything else. And I was surprised they kept crawling into the outfield on that game on Saturday. But that's what we need as a league overall. It helps recruiting. It helps the strength of all of us, makes us a better league, and makes it a destination league for kids to want to come and play.